Guys, Brandon Carey here, and today we are going back to Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. When we last left off, we had successfully completed all of the challenges in Rock Village and assorted side areas. And after getting all those power cells, we're starting. Oh, okay. We did activate the blockers. Okay. So, okay, our progress was saved completely. They call me Brandon Carey because I freak out at proms and people start dying for some reason. It's weird. It's weird. But we defeated Claw, who was the monster bombarding Rock Village with boulders. And crossed the mountain pass with the help of our A-Grav zoomer, preventing it from being blown up by a bunch of trigger-happy lunatics. So all in all, a pretty solid victory. Surprised all this got saved. Fortunately, we need to go back down here. There's a secret challenge. Yes, behind those trees, there is a secret. You made a lot of good progress indeed. I agree with you, Mr. Christ. You made a lot of good progress on this game. Okay, that sucks, but through it. There, obviously, you see there is a challenge, a platforming challenge back here, where you have to platform on ice. And that's not how you do it. That's, in fact, not how you do it. That's also not how you do it. That's another botched run. But we will get this eventually. Since there is no fucking lives, we can just crash Bandicoot as many times. Like, we can do this as many times as we want. There is no penalty for failure, which is one of the things I like about this game compared to its contemporaries that are a lot less fair, we shall say. I love these ancient precursor machines. Seem to not do anything aside from threaten us. That was... I feel like my double jump is not accurate for some reason. It's like whenever I'm trying to double jump, it's not doing it sometimes. Maybe I'm just not pressing it. Oh, that's a mistake. That's a mistake. That was just, I should have done a single jump when not done a double jump. Oh, come on. The controls on ice are... There's something weird with the way the momentum is calculated on the ice. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. And yeah, you do hear the heavy machinery sounds. Physics here are fairly bizarre. Yeah, Jak is mute in this game, but that is not true in Jak 2. That is not the case in Jak 2. Come on, there we go. Ice is always wonky, but usually have a good feel for how momentum on ice works, and this one is weird. So if you recall, Back in the first hub world, Sandover Village, we went to the Precursor Temple and we found a blue eco switch to activate captured blue eco vents across the world. This is the same thing, except for yellow eco instead of blue eco. Give this power cell, and we have activated captured yellow eco vents. Although there aren't nearly as many of them as there were the captured blue vents. It's just that now we have access to them, and you look. I think we are actually below the area we started when we loaded in. You could see this if you look back in the footage. You could actually see this switch from that location. You even see here the red where the eco vent is pouring out. There's not really much else here. That's a power cell that we need, and one that will unlock ways to get other power cells. I'm able to slide down here, which will take us back to the start. So here we are. And let's climb up this way, because I think this is the best thing. It's like it's a little quick thing that we can do once and then be done with it. Apologies for the train. No, come on. Oh, this is the actual way we're supposed to go up here, not the detour way that we took. Like that scout fly at the end of the last stream. There we go. In that case, it's not where I think we were supposed to. It's not what the thing I think of was. We're really into the fortress yet? I think we had to do something before we unlocked the way in here. Let's see. I think we also, last time we were here, didn't take this path down. At least not all the way that we could have. So we will take this track. Oh, we need Ready Co to take care of this boy right here. So let's go back to this event. The last of them. We took care of all the other ones last time. I'm glad that I can't believe I'm a little shocked they saved all that progress. I thought we're gonna have to redo all of that, which is I wasn't gonna be opposed to that, but I'm glad that we don't have to. We're making some inroads. Fortress eventually. There. Right now. Oh, I guess we can go around. This is what I'm thinking about. There is this way over here that we didn't go to yet. Oh, that's a fall. Oh, no, I'm alive. Am I alive? Oh, this is the Lurker Cave, isn't it? Shit, I'm just gonna die. Much better. left to do, I think, is just to come up. There's a Flufffoot area in this area. There's a Flufffoot here somewhere with a challenge. We will have to do as well. And we still have half of the Precursor orbs left to get. There's a little shortcut back to the entrance. But we will take it for now. We have stuff to get over here. The Scoutfly. And with the assistance of this eco, we get this power cell. And break that box up there once we finish this cutscene. We can break this box. This one. Get there we have it. We'll get the rest of the box here and then go back up. Or die. Where am I? There we are. There I am. That is good information, that checkpoint information to know, because it means that when we get these orbs over here, we can just die. Oh, come on! This jump is weird. I feel like the jump is fighting me for some reason. So now we'll go here. Please. Now we can die. There we go. Now we're back up here. Let's see what else is up here to explore. We still need to open that fortress. And there you see down below the Yellico switch. There's the Flufffoot. There you are. This is one of those timed platforming challenges. Where you gotta just kind of get to all the platforms as fast as possible, because you don't have the time to patiently wait, which is fine. Means you gotta be a little more precise. This, I think, actually is what unlocks the fortress. These gears here. There we go. I see a Scoutfly box. Drop this Flufffoot off and return to the entrance of the fortress. Very convenient for us. I think we just got the remaining orb in the fortress is for the scout. I think everything we need, I think, should be in this fortress. The Lurker Fortress. Get a bunch of Blue Eco orb holders. I think both of the Scoutflies are here as well. But we'll have to verify, obviously, once we climb this. Or platform way around this fortress. Obviously, we have a bit of traversal to do. Platforms. Naturally, every fortress needs one. Nice platform as well. orbs left do we need? I think it was like 60. Be able to go forward the oracles. Work after this. And that is a shortcut, more platform that let us, if we fall in the second half of this, we can just start there instead of at the very beginning. You always love seeing those in platformers because sometimes the checkpoints can be a little too harsh. There's a little bit of physics to when you jump versus what happens when you do jump. Right, that's the power cell. If we climb up there, we'll get the last scout flag. Or the 6th scout flag. We still have one more we're looking for. So we'll need to do some more climbing. More platforming to figure out where the scout fly is here in the mountain. We're actually making some good progress. I am intending to finish this game tonight. Even if we have to go a little late, we will finish this game tonight. Oh, there's the other scout fly, so it is all here in this fortress. There we go, and now we will take this Luico and pick up all these orbs. Nice, you can get a last scout fly up there, and we should be all set. Just ouch. Perfect. We are now done starting on. My favorite level in the game, because I am a sucker for snow levels in video games. I love the aesthetic of snow. So anytime I can see a snow level in a video game, I will gladly do it. Let's make our way back to the entrance. Use that shortcut. No, wait. I think we have one more level left in here. We have spider caves and then the lava tube. I don't know if there's another level aside from those two. Lava tube is more of a transition to the final stage. But before that, we do have a detour to take, or we'll die. Which is fine. Because we're already checkpointing very beautifully at these locations. Double jump. Please stop bugging on me. You're starting to annoy me. Verify that we're all good. Okay, we're good. And then we'll have to do Spider Cave after this, but before that, now that the yellow eco switch has been activated, which is something the game doesn't ever tell you about. That's one of the things that, like, you generally have to figure that out or find that out on your own. The game will not outright spell out that you have a yellow eco switch to find. You just kind of have to, like, use the signifiers that you've learned from the beginning of the game and assume that there is something to do. Which is a really cool touch. But you might have noticed when we did the mountain pass, we went back to get the remaining orbs. There was a boulder where there was an eco vent that was closed. We are going to go back there in a second.
You have obtained another power cell.
Thank you. And do what we need to do to get another power cell that's hidden on past. As you saw, Last time we gained 3 of the 4 Mountain Pass power cells. That's because we needed to do this and come back to Mountain Pass to get the remaining power cell in the Mountain Pass. It required getting that yellow eco switch. Now that we have it, we can go back and grab that power cell.
Dark eco in the glaciers?
Yes, dark eco in the glaciers.
Huh. The heat shield's going to need even more power to us.
I want my camera back. Holy shit. That was a glitch. This should be the lava, or the mountain pass. Here, yes, we are here. You take a short drive backwards. Avoiding the detonators. Let's kill us if they blow up. Power cell up there. We're gonna get that one. Requires us to do a bit of backtracking. Thanks to our efforts on the snowy mountain, this yellow oh, we missed it, so we have to go back and get it. No, 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 no! Oh, well. That's embarrassing. But, you know, it's a platforming game I'm playing on stream. This happens. It happens. You guys see me play Crash. You know I'm not the best at video games, but I can play the video games to some degree of competency. You know what? You make mistakes. This is a very simple power cell to get, and I am fucking in love with this. This is actually kind of embarrassing. This is actually really embarrassing. Power cells and pass. Which leaves Spider Caves, and I think that's it for this hub world. There's only the Snowy Mountains and the Spider Caves area, and no other areas. Dude, same. I nearly had a heart attack when I looked up the this game. Oh, sorry. In the chat, this game's also my childhood. Yes, I agree. I nearly had a heart attack when I started streaming this 2 weeks ago, and realize that this is a 20-year-old game, because this is a game that defined my early childhood. This and Ratchet and Clank both. And man, I felt old when I realized that this game released in 2001. It's like when you discover that Final Fantasy X is literally a 20-year-old game. It's like, yo, I remember, like, that is my early childhood is that game. That's not fair. That's not fair. Why are you making me feel old, world? World in history. It's us. This is the Spider Caves. We didn't really... We traveled in here to get the remaining orbs from the lava village area, but we didn't actually explore here yet. This is new for us. Okay, double jump, just don't work with me sometimes. I rely on you, so when you don't work, it makes me work harder. Honestly, that's an issue I've had with a lot of PS4 remakes of platform. Like, I remember Crash also had that issue every now and then, where the double jump just decided to not work for me. And I wonder if that might not be the game, or it might be the system or something. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, okay. Now, we have a challenge. It requires us to destroy all of these lurker bugs in the cave trees. We're running this harder, or hard as it can. I wonder what's going on now. Progress here. We've got Precursor words too, so we're going to need to go back and collect those. Okay, we're missing the one over there. Which is fair.
Maybe you can shoot better if you aim through your goggles. That's an awkward angle of approach. There we go. That's the last of them. Pick up the power cell at some point.
I would very much like to get a health. There's Dark Eco below us. So we can't just fall willy-nilly. Alright. Double jump spin, thank you. That power cell for us. There are scant few left of those in the game. There are 101 power cells total in Jak and Daxter Precursor Legacy, and we have 85 of them. Should have over 90. 2 in the lava cave, 5 in the front level, so 7, which means we should have 4. And once we wrap up our business in this world. So we'll have 93 once we finish the spider caves, and we'll have 1 more to get in Lava Village, which will be kind of a part of spider caves, for being honest, but I think it counts technically as a Lava Village power cell in the game's code, for reasons that do make sense. But I counted more towards the spider cave power cells than anything else. Oh, there's 2 Precursors. Good to know. Good to see. There's one here. Do still want to get all the Precursors, of which there are 2,000 in the game, and we have the vast majority of those as well. I think we've bought all the power cells we can buy a Precursor, so aside from completion, we have no real reason to collect them, but, you know, we are completionists here, so we will try to get all 2,000 Precursor orbs. The Dark Eco Crystal there, which we will need.
Run away! That crystal's gonna blow!
Oh, I need yellow eco for this. There's a vent just outside. Oh, hopefully there's a yellow eco vent somewhere close by. Oh, it's this challenge. I remember this challenge. Basically, you hit these.
Don't let the lights go out!
And they illuminate the area. If you don't have the light.
Get a crystal to get some light!
Before we go any further, we need to come down here because there is a eco crystal to blow up. That is something that is one that you'll often miss if you come here the first time. Skeleton as well. Darkness is Oh, come on. There was no time to fucking walk across it. And there we go. Oh, that's just rude. But also perfectly fair. pretty well with the power set. We might not even need the whole 2 hours at this rate. Depends on how long certain challenges take. Yeah, thank you. Game camera. Oh, okay. That's not fair. That's cheating. There's a yellow eco event around here somewhere, right? Yes. Yes, you. Power of shot juice. There we go. Pick up those orbs and get over there. With my shot juice. Yellow eco, also known as shot juice. Oh, okay. I gapped a little wider than I'd like it to be. Only you could start with it coming back towards you instead of away from you. That would be nice. Let's try this again. There we go. Let us dive down. Oh, that's over here? Just these 2 crystals? I guess the 3 if you include the one from the lighting, the light power cell. Can you tell us how many crystals are left? Oh, it just tells us to destroy them all. That's perfectly fair. Same as told us to. There. Oh, we come from over here, actually, I think. Precursor to get up here. I don't think so. Come around here. Use the orbs for killing the still died a couple times since doing that challenge. I'm surprised at how much this game saves your progress. It saves a lot more than I expected it to. Which I am A-okay with. That was bad. Okay, you're really gonna stop me all the way over here? Okay. Okay. So you pick up these precursors that the spiders dropped. The set of beads dropped. Think about how Dark Eco turns Daxter into an onslaught, but everything else turns it into a bigger, meaner, stronger version of itself. Because darkness makes you stronger, darkness makes you evil. But not Daxter into a fucking weasel. Oh. Ouch. This game has fall damage, I forgot. Well, you know. I do that a lot, and I think that's a very interesting, like a pretty interesting goal. Because I don't know what it says about how Dark Eco works, but it raises questions about what Dark Eco is and how it functions. Please don't throw these things at me while I'm trying to laugh. Don't do that. I think that's it for this section of the caves. See anything? Oh, there's an orb over there. Oh. Can't even jump up. We'll have to go the long way around. Just for one. Oh well. I've done worse or less. Not enough for a health. Disappointing. Actually, if we're right by the entrance, we are, so we can make the attempt. I don't know if we'll succeed in making the attempt. We need to hurry back. Got it. Just in time. Need that yellow eco from Spider Caves to get to this power cell in the lava village. And since we were at the area, we might as well give it the attempt, and we did it. Did it in one. That's very good. It usually takes me a couple of tries to get that, so I'm very happy that that only took the first try. That's actually that's actually a much harder power cell to get than it looks. Okay, volcanic crater. Find the hidden power cell. That was what that was. Past you. Oh, there's only 60 power cells in this area. I guess we're not really through Spider Caves yet. We need to get some yellow eco so we can load these crates up. Oh, okay.
While you're down there, could you rub my feet?
I'm gonna checkpoint us here. That's good to know. We will want to be checkpointed there at some point. Right now, what I want is the yellow. I know where to find one. At least I thought I did. There's one right over here, isn't there? It's far. We can use it. Actually, not that far. Orbs. That crystal. Distance.
I think that was the last Dark Eco crystal.
The crystal is still, or the power cell is still there. Kerblam, trophy unlocked. Should be okay. There's 3 power cells left, and the 4th one's gonna be scout flags. I think we actually needed the yellow eco switch to do one of these challenges, so it's a good thing we actually went to Snowy Mountain first. Played a platform before. You know how these enemies work. You wait till they turn around and then beat the shit out of them, since although if you attack from the front, their drill will hurt you. And if you recall earlier, we in the boggy swamp prevented the lurkers from getting access to a part of a precursor robot. And now that we're here in the spider caves, we are looking at the lurkers, those same lurkers, and now they are building a precursor.
I think we're in a spider's nest here.
Yellow. Oh, we don't need the yellow for power suit. Precursor is here. Which is good for me. Platform. Perfect. We are still don't even have half of the orb in this area, but I think most of them. Oh no, this is not what I want to go. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. I think most of them are in this construction area, if my memory is accurate, and I don't know if it is. This is where the bulk of the Spider Caves level actually takes place, is right here in this Precursor robot construction site. Oh wait, this is more of an excavation site now that I'm looking at it. This is them chiseling it out of the ground. So they found this robot and are trying to dig it out. Okay. Made a little mistake there, but that's fine. Flawless. Perfect. Let me just use my camera. I don't think there's any precursor orbs left here, so this platform back down. Anything else to do here on ground floor before we start making our trek up? Alright, I think it's time to start trying to make a lot. They make strong use of Yellow Eco in this stage, which makes. Wait, no, this is the Red Sage's lab, so there should be a lot of red. Each area is owned or controlled by one of the sages, guided by the sages. And this should be the Red Sage's area, so I'm surprised there's not a lot. There's not a lot of Red Eco here for this being the Red Sage's home turf. It's up. He's got a buttload of boards. Rocks. Yeah, that was my failure. That's okay. Do a good job of using those platforms that fall under you as a way of telling you when or what the boundaries are for these monsters, these lurkers. We'll go down. Well, no, we're gonna go up, but now we're gonna go down afterwards because we need to get the orbs down here. Oh. So we will take this way. Scout fly left. We've got a mess of doors. Climbed up to the final section of this challenge. Boards in this area, which we want to see. We want to hopefully all of those. A lot of green eco chunks. It's interesting to make a lot, which is valid. Most of the time, you are getting hit a lot here. These drills are a little difficult. See more orbs above us. Alrighty. Make sure I'm good. This. Okay. Back up. That's the part about this challenge that's not great. It's not that it's hard, it's that once if you fall, you do have to climb back up. You probably won't actually die, which means it's time to do the climb all the way over again. There's more drillers above me. That's good to know. Perfect. Let us actually come over yonder. The challenge. No, I don't want this just yet. We do want to get close, though. How many are left? 5? Okay, so yeah, all of the orbs were, feels like they were pretty much here. Holy shit. last Precursor orb in this area. I see the scout fly underneath me, which we will have to get. Oh, fuck me. Oh well. I'm gonna do one more climb, go boys, to get that last scout fly, but it's okay. Yep, Xenochrist. A lot of drills. This place is drilling into my head. That's okay. This actually isn't that bad. This is actually a pretty chill platforming challenge. 93, so we will have 93 when we're done here. Missing power cell. Maybe there are actually. Maybe there's one more in the lava tube I'm not remembering. I'll have to double check. But I thought there was the scout flies in the normal position. There's a second one that I don't remember. And that's fine too. I missed this other way a little bit. Only 2 levels left after this, so we're in a good shape. There's just the transition, the lava tube, and then there's the final level. So we should finish before time. I know what the missing power cell is. We're gonna believe it. We never gave the sculptor his muse back. I was going through the list of power cells. We have the muse, we never gave it to him for the power cell. Holy crap, we are so far past Standover Village that that's amusing. That's okay. Thanks to the warp gate, that shouldn't be a huge detour, but we will have to go back and get the sculptor his power cell, or his muse. We can get the power cell from him. I cannot believe I forgot to give the sculptor his fucking muse back. That is incredible. We're gonna take the detour. We're gonna take the spider cave. This platforming for the drill guys. They are so slow. They take so long. We're back here. Now, we can exit the level. Come on. Okay, that's good. That's good. We're actually doing reverse progress, which is the case in actual progress. My math was right. I just doubted myself, and I shouldn't have. I should never doubt myself when it comes to math, because my math is flawless. Always has been, always will be. Actually, we will do the lava tube first, because then we'll get to the warp gate, and then we'll go back, because the warp gate over there is a little farther away than the lava tube level is. It's just better, but I will have to remember to go and give the sculptor his muse back after literally the entire game. Because we're almost finished. There's only a few levels left in the game. That is... I'm still laughing at that. That's just a complete oversight on my part. Never turn in the challenge for the reward.
All right. With these additional power cells, I should be able to supply the heat shield with enough power to stand up to this lava. But the shield still has a limit. It will now withstand temperatures up to 800 degrees, but no more. So keep an eye on your gauge. I don't want to think about what those temperatures would do to your zoomer if the shield gives out.
Yeah, the heat. What? The silver? Hey, what about us? Don't you think we could look for a safer route to Gol Citadel?
Look, I've released more cooling balloons into the tube, so you can use them to keep the temperature down. And don't forget to activate the teleport gate in the Yellow Sage's lab. We're counting on you.
Yep. This is basically the Fire Canyon, but much longer and a little more difficult. I'm more concerned about getting everything than I am about dying, because there's no penalty for dying. But if you miss something, you have to go back and get it, and that can be a pain in the butt. So we're gonna focus primarily on just getting all of the stuff. If that takes me to take 20 tries, so be it. Again, and there are only 50 orbs in this area, and the 7 skeletons. So this shouldn't be too much of an ask. Like, even though this is longer than the Fire King, I don't think this level was actually long. There is a checkpoint in it, which the Fire King didn't have, but that shouldn't be huge. Back and get it. Close this up. Like 9 orbs now, which is not a lot. So maybe they front load the first area with orbs so that we don't have the problem. Oh wait, there's 2 balloons. That's not a good sign to start off with. This should be see them and I miss them. I'm going to die to get them back. It beats having to go back and on top of again. Always get as much as you can the first time around. That is my golden rule of platformers. It's always good to get as much as you can the first time around so you can avoid excess backtracking. That is what I like to avoid. Hard to call myself a speedrunner, but I do enjoy a good, like, routing puzzle.
The door is open. Let's get going.
Remember to change my battery. This is the Come on. Unpleasant. sound bad. This is said by me, Randy dying can't sound bad. That's the way I said it. Stick by it. That's alright. Go. Just lie, don't jump. I'm not taking any heat damage right now. I will in a second. Seven. Yes, got it. Hopefully there are a couple of orbs at the end. I am missing orb, but I don't know where. That is fine. It looks like they front-loaded the orb at the start of the area. Should be okay. You'll have to remember to... remember to return the sculptor's muse and also to come back and get the remaining orbs here in the lava tube. See them. Everything else here. It seems like they deliberately front-loaded the area with the orbs so that you would get them quickly and not have to worry about them. Just zoom, zoom, zoom. Now we will press this button here.
Hey! Where's old short, green, and wrinkly?
This is terrible. Father is missing. I think Gol and Maia may have kidnapped him as well.
Relax, sweetheart. I got everything under control.
Under control? Lurker armies continue to grow across the land. The sages have been kidnapped. Gol and Maia have gathered enough eco to complete their terrible plan. And to stop them, you're going to have to fight your way through their citadel.
Yeah. That about sums it up.
You've got to rescue my father before it's too late. And Jack, be careful.
Yeah, we will be.
Great. But first, we'll gotta go to the Angel's hut. You will save the world, but first, Precursor or power cells and Precursor orbs. I don't work for free, and neither should you. Never work for free. If you're good at something, you should get paid for it. Always.
Oh, my muse! You saved her! Oh, you really are the best. Here, take this power cell. I won't need it now that I have my inspiration back.
Hell yeah. That's 96. Opposite of a nice number. But that is the amount of power. That is the total sum of power cells we could have so far. Out of 101 power cells there. The remaining 5 are in the final level, Gol and Maia Citadel. Before we go back there, we will. We must first find those remaining 9, or remaining 4 in the lava tube. That's in red city. Pardon. Don't just give you shortcuts. Bypass things you've already done before. That's a cool little animation as Daxter grabs onto Jack's hair to remain on him. That's a cool little animation. I like that. It's a good, nice touch. That's okay. I wanted to avoid having to do this twice, but sometimes you can't. Thankfully, we know that. Oh, I think. No, that's not good. That's this one. Oh, right here. All right, perfect. Now we have everything we could have prior to Gol and Maia. Everything that's up in the game is in the final. Although once we get back there, I have a question for you all. Because something I noticed the first time around, and the more I play this game, the more I notice the thing I notice each time in terms of the world building. Because this game actually has a pretty decent world building. It does in Precursor Legacy. They kind of toss a little bit of it away in Jak 2 and 3, but for the most part, they still maintain this world. But this is supposed to be Yellow Sage's lab. This here is Yellow Sage's lab. It just happens that there's nothing here, and the only thing left is Gol and Maia Citadel. So, did Yellow Sage and Gol and Maia just, live together up until, they had a schism or something? Just food for thought. They don't actually, talk about it, but there's a Yellow Sage that's supposed to be his lab, and it's just not there, more or less.
It's about time you two decided to show up.
Nice to see you, too. Do they have you mopping the floors now?
There's no time for jokes, Daxter. Gol and Maia kidnapped us to sap our energies to power their abominable machine. It appears they have combined the functional remains of a Precursor robot with scavenged artifacts from across the land. Then they added a few diabolical additions of their own, creating the one thing capable of opening the Dark Eco silos. If you can free the 4 of us, we can use our combined powers to break the force shield surrounding the robot before they use it to destroy the world.
Yep, so that's our job, is to free the 4 Eco Sages so that they can help us take down that machine. And something I actually appreciate in this game is they do a good job of seeding the Precursor robot in the background. Like in Boggy Swamp, you see their robot car. In that last level of Starter Cage, you see that they're excavating the first robot, and that culminates in here. Obviously, all that background detail, their plan was to build this Precursor robot. It's really neat how they seed that throughout the game, so that it doesn't come. It might come as a surprise if you weren't paying attention, but if you're looking to the background detail, paying attention to the world and how it's set up, this is not the obvious conclusion, but unexpected. This doesn't come out of nowhere. You see that one of the gimmicks here is that there are these color flat panels that you can spring on, and they're not timed necessarily, but there is a gimmick that once you start traversing, you touch a platform. All of the platforms of the same color and type will fall from under you. So you have to make sure that you path your trek so that you can get all the Precursor orbs, but also so that you can make sure you have enough platforms left at the end to reach the end, which you didn't do. That happens. You can get that. But when you do it right, you get that. Yep.
Company, Jack! Lots of lurkers!
Yep. That's not surprising. So obviously those machines that we destroyed were generators and lurkers.
The door's open! Let's get going!
And now that it's been blown up, there's no more lurkers. So the ambush ends once you blow up those three generators over there. We're making progress on the orbs, looks like. And now that we've released them, we don't get a power cell, because there's only 5 left in the game. But we do proceed with this part of our journey. Destroying this and freeing the red sage. Look at this. And activating cutscene.
You finally come to rescue me. Do you know how long I've been in here? What took you so long? What are your names?
I'm Daxter. He's Jack. He's with me.
Good job, Daxter. You're a real hero. You've got to stop Gol from launching the robot. I'll use my eco power to help open the shield door.
And now that he's free, he will launch an eco beam at the area. That's 1 down. 4 to go. One sage down, to the left. These are our remaining challenges: free the sages and get the scout flies. Whoopsies. Right, Dark Eco is good, actually. It makes shit bigger and stronger. That can only be a good thing. There cannot be a downside to that. Fortunately, we're on the side of wrong, making sure Dark Eco doesn't improve the world. So on we go. The enemy here is not the platforms, actually. It's the camera. The camera is the worst part of this particular section of the game. Oh, okay. Okay, that came close. Okay. I remember this, younger me having difficulty with this section as well. This platforming section. I feel like the angle there is deceptive. Wait for it this time. There we go. Scout fly. Nope, we gotta die. Oh, you kidding me? They start you all the way back here? They didn't checkpoint you where the blue... Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's fucking awful. This game has bad checkpointing. It has good checkpointing at times. Then it just makes it has some really off checkpointing other times. It's just such a mixed bag. Okay. Of course, I say that, I love this game. This is probably my favorite of the Jak trilogy, is Jak and Daxter 1. It's got my preferred style, like, I don't hate Jak 2 and 3. I like them. I like them quite a bit, actually. But part of me really... Like, I would, without, because we probably will do Jak 2 and 3 somewhere down the road, just not immediately. But those games go for such an entirely different tone and style of game that it's not bad, but it's not my preference. If I could choose a way for Jak and Daxter to be, I would rather it be this. I would much more rather it be this. That's fine. I also dwarves, which is what I actually care about. This is the blue sage.
operation must not be allowed to wreak its terrible havoc. I will try to actuate the shield door by eliciting a conduit of energy between myself and the vast portal below. Yeah. You do that. We'll, just go find more help. Weirdo!
I think Pat after Reese said this, and I agree with him. And it just reminded me of this quote here. When someone tries to use a bunch of big words to sound smart, they often just look stupid. Because one of the greatest signs of intelligence is actually being able to convey complex ideas simply. And if you can't do that, that's usually a sign. And when someone's just using like really like a very verbose, very long-winded method of talking, that's usually a sign that they are falling down chasms repeatedly and making themselves look stupid on stream. No, that usually means that they are trying to feign intelligence. Because the smart man will probably use as few words as possible to convey their meaning. TV Trip refers to this as verbose loquaciousness. And if you don't know what that means, look it up. I dislike the placement of this disc. Oh, come the fuck on! And don't checkpoint me here. This place, this is the worst checkpoint you can put me in. Oh, I see. I see. That's the blade backwards. That's where I'm fucking going. I'm not actually expecting to make that platform. Which is good, because I'm not going to make that platform. It looks like that's where we probably to get to. Okay. The camera is disorienting, at least to me. Maybe I'm just bad. It's also possible. Maybe I just don't video game, actually. Works. I remember this area. Scoutfly. Charge on juice. Jump.
The next launcher!
And we need to basically hit these launchers. We also need to make sure we get all of the precursor orbs on the way. And there is some precision required in doing this challenge. Buster. Actually, I think they need to die. Because we need to have Eco in the tank to activate the last... there's a Precursor or Blue Eco thing at the end of this. We do need some Blue Eco, which means we need to be a little on the faster on the draw. We can afford to be faster on the draw now because we're not already collecting. There. We have 20 Precursor orbs left in the entire game to collect. And that means we have freed 3 of the 4 sages as well.
Who would have thought I'd live to see the day when I needed to be rescued by a boy and his muskrat?
His muskrat.
I'm gonna give Gol and Maia a little payback for this embarrassment. Then we'll see about cooking up some muskrat stew.
And with 3 of the sages saved,
Let's go climb up those platforms.
the platform to Samos the Sage is now revealed. First, I have not forgotten about you. I'm gonna die. Now we can go back. I believe the last 20 orbs over with Samos. Green Sage. The last scout flies over there too. To find out where those platforms are at. Hope they would be by the entrance, but I'm wrong. Oh, there they are. Down, boy. Okay. I don't know what happened there. The area in the game isn't too hard to get to now. Okay. Now we're in. See those Precursor orbs? Oh no, those aren't Precursor orbs. Let's do that. Oh. That's okay. Knew this was gonna happen eventually. That's why we got another controller. Second controller. We got 100 power cells and all the scout flies. All the Precursor orbs. And this is the last power cell in the game.
Good work, boys. You're real heroes now. I'll combine my green eco power with the other 3 sages, and together we'll open the shield door surrounding the Precursor robot.
Yeah, that sounds like a good start. And then after you guys open that shield, what are you gonna do about the robot?
Nothing, Daxter. We have to keep the shield open. It's up to you two to figure out how to destroy the robot.
Oh, great. I get to help the guy that turned me into a furball destroy the only person who can turn me back!
First, save the world. Then we'll try to convince Gol to help Daxter.
You're too late, Salos. Once I possess limitless Dark Eco, I will have the key to creation itself.
This is madness! Releasing that much Dark Eco will destroy everything we know. Just look what it's done to you.
It has given us a beauty beyond anything you could understand.
Beauty? Have you two looked in the mirror lately?
I love this line.
Just wait until we open the silos, little one. You think short and fuzzy is bad.
And to think, you two traveled all this way for my help. Fools! Enjoy your front row seats to the recreation of the world!
Uh-oh.
Jak! Take the elevator up and stop that robot!
This is the final boss of the game. This is the only challenge in the entire game that doesn't have a power cell associated with it. This is the final fight.
Open the silo all the way and destroy!
Basically, our job is to kill this robot that the whole game has been kind of building up to in the background. Before Gol and Maia use it to open the silos up. Release Dark Eco inside it.
Eco will protect you now.
Actually, it will. And every time they open that, they use one of those bombs, the silos crack open a little bit more. This time they're going to use. They first begin using blue eco. Now using green eco to create dark bombs. Yes, so you said.
Finish them both off once and for all!
That's the second phase. Gone through blue and green eco. Also, I love the background music here. Now it's time for red eco.
Finish them both off once and for all!
And that's yellow eco we've taken care of, or red eco we've taken care of. third bomb. The silo is opening. Yep, it's a big robot. They've kind of been hinting at this the entire game. And now it's time for Yellow.
Out.
Alright. No, you stand still. Ouch. There we go. That's all 4 eco colors.
Just won't give up.
And all of it's being channeled into white eco.
I know. It does exist.
They must not be allowed to get it!
White Eco! That could be the stuff to change me back! Or it might stop that robot. Stay fuzzy, save the world. Choices. Okay, fine. We'll save the world. But do it quickly before I change my mind!
Now, this fight ends the moment we collect a single fragment of white eco. That's game over.
Do something!
I love that Silo closes under them for no reason. But that's it. That's the final boss. You did it. You saved the world. I like that dance. That's pretty nifty.
Well, it looks like I may have been too hard on you boys. You do have what it takes to be heroes.
But Daxter, now we can't change you
Well,
back.
Don't worry about me, baby. You know
we
what
do
they
see
say.
White Eco
Big
again.
things
Although I guess it's
come
Light
in
Eco in Jak
small
3
packages.
instead. But you do see it again. It does show up
You
in
have an incredible talent
Jak
for
3
channeling Eco.
technically.
Samos,
But
you
you're
may
right.
be
Like
about
this
one
does feel like
after
something that
all.
just got dropped.
And Kira,
For a lot, honestly, a lot of things in this game got
ingenuity,
dropped.
None of this would have been possible. Perhaps we've found another sage now that Gol and Maia are lost.
Yes, Gol and Maia. The Dark Eco probably
See, it seemed like they were hinting at doing another game where Gol and Maia were the villain again.
Ah, who cares? Bring 'em on. We can take 'em
But
again. Right,
they
Jak?
go in a completely
said,
different direction in
right,
Jak's 2 and
Jak?
3.
Wow. Put it on ice, big guy.
It feels so weird the direction they went after this game. Because if I didn't know any better, and if they wasn't the same characters, you almost think they were entirely separate games, like entirely separate franchises. The Jak 1 compared to 2 and beyond. It's such an odd choice they made, and I know why they did it, but I don't like why they did it. Which is fair. Let's fast forward this. None of my buttons are working, so I guess we are watching the credits. Oh, no, okay, yes, we can hold X to fast forward. Perfect.
Holy yakko! What could that be?
Wow! It's an ancient precursor door. It
Wow!
will only open if we fill all 100 holes with power cells.
Wow!
We're heroes, remember? We have 100 power cells.
This is a cool little, like, congratulations to you for doing all of the game. And man, this gets dropped so hard.
What is it?
It's so beautiful.
This is the secret ending you get for getting all the power cells. Just a white light that doesn't show you what's behind the door. That's the secret ending you get for getting 100 power cells out of 101. I remember feeling robbed when I did that as a kid. But they do go into that in Jak 2, although again, not a fan of the direction they took, ultimately. Before we go... I do want to note... Oh, okay. Well, they're putting us on the silo. I want to go back up here. Because this is the tallest point. Yeah, yes, the machine, the time traveling precursor ring is behind the door. That does get revealed at the start of Jak 2. So that is the precursor, pardon the pun, for like a huge dramatic shift in tone that I was not down for. But since we are about to kind of wrap up Jak and Daxter Precursor Legacy, I do want to reiterate again, like we've had one like big vista per episode, and this is the one for here. Again, to kind of sell that idea of a coherent, of a fully like cohesive world where there's no division between levels. They do again this thing where you can see Snowy Mountain from here, and you can see the dirigible from Boggy Swamp, and if you squint, you can see the Precursor Temple over in the beyond. Like that is the starting village. That's Misty Island behind that. You can see these levels. There's a whole world around us that we haven't seen. But what's beyond in that horizon over there, we will never know, because they never went into that in future Jak games. They went a whole different direction. I'm actually not that mad about it. It's just something that it's when you play Jak 1 and then like think about where they went in Jak 2 and 3, it's very stark. If you notice it, it's a very, very abrupt change in the entire way the game is kind of great, entirely like set. But we will never know what the rest of the planet is like, because all of this... It's actually kind of appropriate that the final boss silo over there is literally the furthest possible point you can reach from the starting village. Like you can, like, the starting village is all the way over there, and like that silo is as far away from it as you can get. And there's just vista surrounding us. This is a very, very beautiful view, even for the PS2 era. I mean, ultimately, I am fine with the way it went too. It's just kind of jarring, and there's another world that I would like, out of curiosity or anything, I would like to see the alternate universe where they stuck with this tone. I'm not really mad. Jak 2 and 3 are great games. I'm super happy with them ultimately, but there's a part of me that wonders, just like, what if they stuck with this tone? What would they have done differently? Because the way Jak kind of evolves, you would not have been able to see it coming. After, like, when you finish this game, if you were told what Jak 2 was, you would not believe it. I didn't believe it when I first saw it. Which is something that's kind of cool. Oh, bye. To some extent, that's kind of cool that you couldn't predict the direction it was going. That's not bad. It's just surprising. But you're right. It's not. I am sounding like that's a complaint. I don't mean that at all. It's just kind of like it's unexpected. Oh yeah, I guess you can rewatch this cutscene. Like I said, you can reload the save to rewatch this cutscene. But that is Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy.
Wow! What is it?
It's so beautiful.
And that is probably a good place to wrap up. We have 10 minutes left at the end of the stream, but there's nothing really to do in those 10 minutes, so it's probably easier just to end now. It is getting late in Planet Jak. So perhaps sometime down the line we will do Jak 2 and 3, but I don't have that planned at the moment. Obviously, that's subject to change. For now, next week we will get into Halo 4 and finish off that series with the Master Chief Collection. So next time we will start what is essentially the final game I'm interested in playing. I hear mixed but generally good things about Halo 4, and I'm curious to see how they go. Also, I appreciate you, Xenochrist, in the chat with Naughty Dog noises, because Naughty Dog are the developers of this game. Kevin Conroy was in this game? What the fuck? Batman was in this game? I didn't know that. That's kind of moment. But that's really cool. Clancy Brown was in Spyro, yeah, and fucking Spyro is voiced by SpongeBob. The same person that voices SpongeBob voices Spyro the Dragon in the remake and in 2 and 3. In the original 2 and 3, they had him come back and do the voices for all three games. Re-record them. That's fun fact, folks. Spyro was probably you're not wrong. And again, like, I don't hate Jak. I love Jak and Daxter. And I played all the Jak and Daxter games. But back then, that was kind of a, you chose Jak, or you chose Ratchet, and you were in one of those camps. I was very firmly in the Ratchet and Clank camp. And to be honest, I still am. Though Sly Cooper is neutral ground. Everyone agrees Sly Cooper is awesome. I mean, ultimately, yeah, I was both. I played all 6 games, but if I had to choose between one, I would probably prefer Ratchet over Jak. Though Sly Cooper, again, neutral ground. Every single person can agree that Sly Cooper is a good game. There was no discussion there. That was just assumed. And man, if Sly Cooper had a PS4 collection, I would be playing that on stream right now. Because those are solid games. 100%. No complaints with them whatsoever. It is a crime that you can't play that on PS4 yet. Probably ever, because they're focusing on PS5 now. Might even be worth putting in the trying to get the PS3 to work with my capture software and playing it on the PS3, because those are again super good games. But that's another competition of the day. Until next time, I am Brandon Carey. Remember to wear your mask, social distance, wash your hands, get the vaccine if you can. I did it. Black lives matter, trans lives matter, and all lives cannot matter until black and trans lives matter. Until next time, have a good evening and stay safe. Bye. Bye.